Lights, camera, review.
Pet Sematary is a 1989 film adaptation of Stephen King's novel. The Creeds move into a new house in Maine. A pet cemetery is not too far from their home. Upon learning about an ancient burial ground with a dark power, tragedy strikes the family. Pet Sematary is one of the most disturbing movies I have ever seen. I felt like I was holding my breath the first time I read the book, and then the movie. Stephen King's novel is a bleak presentation on death and grieving. You have to hand it to the cast for their realistic portrayals in a dismal film like this. I had mixed opinions about Dale Midkiff, who plays Lewis Creed. He often had bland deliveries. Lewis loses his mind and takes advantage of a power that is shady to begin with. Denise Crosby is excellent as Rachel Creed. Her role was emotionally difficult. Rachel avoids topics like death after a traumatizing event in her childhood. Crosby performs an uneasy monologue about her late sister. Fred Gwynne understood the assignment and brought Judd Crandall out of King's pages. His black hair was dyed gray to match the character's age. I still don't understand why Judd introduces Lewis to the burial grounds when he knows of its deadly powers. For his young age, at only 3 years old, Miko Hughes was an impressive young actor. His deliveries are creepy. Ellie Creed was played by twin actresses Blaise Berdahl and the uncredited Bo Berdahl Oliver. The actresses don't get enough credit for their performances as the young girl, especially during emotional scenes. 9 cat actors played Church, the Creed's family cat. Each had a specific job, like eating or scenes that involved cuddling. Out of anything in the film, the cats were the most difficult to train and react to situations. The cats were creepy, perturbing the right disturbing vibe. The makeup team created gory effects. Nobody would sit next to Brad Greenquist, who played Victor Pascow, because of how realistic and gross his makeup was. Mary Lambert evoked terror in her outstanding direction of Pet Sematary. Lambert's direction is the best part. She knew how to direct this film. She thought up great ideas to make Pet Sematary creepier. The film was shot on location in Maine, where the story takes place. According to Behind the Scenes, Lambert took the crew all over Maine to find geographics that suited the film. Pet Sematary is a disheartening film. The horror is realistic. The grim themes about death make your stomach squirm. One scene is so awful that I hugged my legs tightly and wanted to cry. Every horrifying, bleak, and emotionally gut-wrenching detail from the book is in the movie. Stephen King noted that Pet Sematary was the only novel of his that terrified him. He was reluctant to publish this book. I am not going to review the 1992 sequel, but I have one thing to say about it. Originally, Ellie Creed was supposed to be the main character. The studio declined this storyline because they weren't confident about a teenage girl as the main lead. I would have watched this film instead of the awful plotline in Pet Sematary 2. Pet Sematary is not a happy film and may not sit well with viewers. I watched it once, and that's enough. Happy birthday to Stephen King! We are less than a week away from Shocktoberween. Before we get into the spooky festivities, let's take a look at a big, bold, beautiful journey. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.